Hi everyone, it's Claire Jarvis here at Restore Fitness Therapies, and in this video I just want to touch on the topic of how nutrition can lead into some kinds of back pain. Now this is a huge and very complex topic, and I'm not a nutritionist, so we are not going to try and tackle all of this and go into any great detail, but the element I want to talk to you about today is how carrying excess body fat around the middle of the body can be a huge contributing factor to lower back pain, and it's something that we come up against a lot these days, particularly in the sort of the modern world where there's a combination of an excessive amount of food available to us, often not the best quality, and maybe more limited opportunities to exercise and move during the day as well. Now, how would you know if you were carrying excess weight around your midriff? Well, a better model, I think, than measuring your BMI is to take a measurement of your height and then a measurement of your waist. Both of those in centimetres. And you basically want your waist measurement to be half or less of your height measurement, okay? So if you are 160 centimetres tall, you would want your waist measurement to be 80 centimetres or less, and that would put you in the category of healthy, of not carrying excess weight around the middle of your body. If your waist measurement comes in at more than 80 centimetres, that would suggest that you are carrying some excess weight on the middle of your body. So this doesn't tell us about health or any other factors, we're simply looking at weight carried around the middle of the body. Now, this is a real problem for people and can be a major factor in back pain because your spine has this natural curve going through it already, and if you're carrying all your weight on your stomach, that corresponds with your lower back, your lumbar spine. What's going to happen is your lower back is going to get pulled forwards, and it's going to accentuate this curve through your spine, and it gives you what we call a lordotic posture. Now, what's happening in that situation is that all the vertebra in your lumbar spine there are being compressed together because of the weight. So you're going to get a lot of stiffness between the joints there. You're going to find that those muscles are being shortened and tightened, which is going to cause stiffness and pain as well. And then what can also happen is the sciatic nerve, which sits between the fourth and the fifth lumbar vertebra, can start to become compressed. So you can start to experience symptoms of sciatica as well. Now, what also happens when we get lower back pain is that pain refers through the body. So people often find they start getting pain in their hips, their knees, their ankles because of the excess body weight that's being pushed through their pelvis and down into their joints in their legs as well. And it can also refer up the body. People can start to hunch forward and get upper back pain. So it may start with lower back pain, but it can refer up the body and down the body as well, which is something we really want to avoid. Now, when you're carrying your body weight, particularly around the middle of your body, it's quite obvious. You'll often see somebody who maybe has quite slim arms and legs, quite slim sort of through the face and through the neck, but the weight is often really piling around the middle of the body. And when that's the case, that is very symptomatic of someone whose diet is particularly high in carbohydrates, sort of excessive carbohydrates. Now, that can be either the starchy kind or the sugary kind, or it can be both. So on the starchy side, we're talking about bread, rice, pasta, things like that. On the sweet side, we're talking sugary foods, cakes, sweets, biscuits, etc. And it can be either, or it could be a combination of both of those things. And what you often find that when people's diet has excessive amounts of these carbohydrates, the weight tends to gravitate towards the middle of the body rather than be spread onto other parts. It's all accumulating around your organs. So there are some big issues for your sort of internal health, but it presents itself as being excess weight around the middle of the body. So, of course, we're focusing on the back pain element, but there are lots of other reasons why you want to avoid piling on weight through the middle of the body as well. So if this is something you think either by doing that waist to height ratio measurement may be an issue for you, or you just know that you're somebody whose diet has quite a lot of excessive carbohydrates in it, it would be worth having a little think about where you might be able to make some small changes there, because some small changes will make a really, really big difference, and you will start to see some of that weight come off excuse me, and then you will start to feel that pain alleviate through the back as well. So as always, please do reach out to us. We're really happy to help people along with this. We know it can be a real minefield. We can just give you some ideas on how you can start assessing your diet. Like I said, we are not nutritionists, but we can point you in the direction of people that can help you with that. But we can certainly help you with the physical elements, which is strengthening up your core and your back muscles, keeping your joints mobile, keeping your muscles flexible, and trying to make sure that your back pain stays to a minimum or can be eliminated entirely by this combination of taking in the physical exercise and also tackling nutrition as well. So I hope that has helped you today. I hope that gives you some food for thought, and if there's anything we can do to help, please do reach out to us.